Welcome back to another video of me Schizo rambling. Today, we're just gonna keep Schizo rambling like I've been doing. And, let's try to kill these fuckers real quick. But, fuck, what was about to okay. So, today I'm going to my local gun store. I've been looking for a new shotgun. But the thing is, I was gonna buy mine back, but they're charging $250 for it. Not 250, sorry, 400. I paid 250 for it. And I'm not gonna, yeah. For a Remington 870 Express Mag, let me give you the rundown. Rusted. There's rust on a good bit of that gun. And they're charging like 400. Nobody's gonna pay for that. I know damn well I'm not. And they're trying to like overcharge. For something that, you know, I paid like literally nothing for. And mine came with a turkey soak. It still has a modified soak in it. That's why I'm like, you know, it doesn't matter. Like, yeah, I put the modified in it, but still, I'm saying like, I'm gonna pay that much. I would rather have like buy a shotgun and a full soak. I only do 15 today. God. Need to kill this fucker. Fucking hell, I'm out of ammo. How great. Oh no, great. Bandits. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Jeez. I've done no damage. Oh my god, why, bro? Here's the one I got low health. Behind me. Great. Out of rifle ammo. That's so awesome. should not have done that. Just dies, thank God. That is arguably worse than my crazy work. Alright, back to what I was talking about though. Okay, this is still better. But, like, I don't know how to put it. There's this, that store is bullshit. There's a lot of things they pull. Like, let me use this size, 16. But like, a good example is, so, they're charging for your standard Beretta well, 92 FPS. Which, you go in any market, 700 bucks. They're charging 900. I mean, it's a normal 92 FPS. And they have a one of the little Berettas for like 500 bucks. But then they have the 22 one, which is 400 that comes with a suppressor. That's like, that's a deal in their eyes. That's not. That's overcharging. And then, when they've had that deal running for like almost a year. That's wild.
Let's get some wheels.
There's just so much bullshit that store's pulled. And then, when I went to buy my, I was gonna buy a not 19, sorry, a, M1A one from them. And they were talking about fucking, what's it called? Oh yeah, just giving you a heads up, it doesn't come with a case or anything. Or not, that's what like, okay, I don't want it, if I'm paying $1,800, I would like it to come with a case, you know? And I'm like, I asked them, is that how it came from the company? And they were like, yeah. And my dad was like, alright, let's think about it then. Because he was like, we gotta think about a case then. We go to a place called Cherokee Gun and Pawn. And they're selling the same exact M1A one for $1,500, not used. Brand new. For fucking $1,500 instead of $1,800. And we were talking to, hey, does it come with a case? And they're like, yeah. It comes with a Springfield Armory case, like all of their guns do. Because even some of their cheaper handguns come with the little bag. So, you're like, oh, well, Venture Outdoors is telling us it didn't come with it. And then they explained it. Oh, that means they're just basically keeping onto the case and gonna charge you extra for it, probably. Apparently that's something that commonly happens. It's just bullshit. And since we didn't, pay fucking, what's it called, 18, I got a 20 round mag too. I bought a 20 round mag because it was we had the money still. See, after tax, it was right at 18, because it's a 20-year-old map.
Someone always has the upper hand. Make sure it's you.
Fuck, I keep forgetting about
Just can't
revolver ammo.
carry enough bullets for your favorite gun? Well, like you did, so is Dick upgrade. There's no escaping, Mark.
But they advertise the fact that they have 10,000 guns, which they're not saying that they have 10,000 guns for show. No, what they're saying is they have it also the back stock of it. That's what they mean. And it's like, okay. And then we went up to the Cabela's. Teacher trying to decide a handgun for me to carry for hunting. I was thinking about 5.7 because not a lot of recoil, moderately powerful, and it's just the only issue is, like I said, I couldn't practice with it a lot because the ammo's really expensive. And they had the Ruger 5.7 for 400 bucks up at Cabela's. Same exact one. My dad was like, because we've had issues with buying from Cabela's. So my dad was like, how about we go and see if they have the same one at Adventure Outdoors? Same exact one. Nothing special. 700 bucks. Holy fuck. And then too, they have the so Cabela's. I've been looking at these for months, which was the Ruger 1911 because I really like it. And that's the thing. Because it looks like the one from Rainbow Six Siege, which is, you know, I know it sounds cringy because it's not the one from Rainbow Six. No, it's just I like how it looks. Especially when I already own a 1911, which my 1911's great. I have no issues with it. Because it's just more of a, I don't plan to carry it either. Because to put it in simpler terms, my grandfather passed away, and I'm trying to explain this in the best way without it getting sad or anything. He left us all $1,000. I didn't know what gun I was gonna buy, cause I was gonna buy a gun no matter what. But I was like, we went to a gun show today. I bought it, and I was like, there was nothing. And I mean, we went up to Adventure Outdoors, and they had a Colt 70 series. Not real set. It's not a like full-on original 70 series. No, it was a government model 0 remake, whatever it's called. And I was like taking a look at it and I'm like, God, I think I'm gonna
There's
get
no
this.
end to my power.
And it's just a sentimental thing, you get me? It's not like, fun fact, the first time I ever did this mission, it took me almost an hour to kill him. So I was looking at that. What do I do? Oh, this one has a modifier.
You should be able to get into the mine now. There's nothing between you and Sledge, and we're one step
But back to
closer
what I was gonna
vault.
say.
I believe in you.
Uh, I I just, it's like sometimes they have good deals. What am I listening to? Sorry. Sometimes they have good deals, and it's like very far in between though when they do. Sometimes they literally just straight up scam your ass. And it makes it hard to keep wanting to stop there, because I don't want to feel like I'm getting scammed with everything I buy. I just don't want that. And then, oh my gosh, I don't know if, I might have already said this, but fuck it, if I did, I did. They have such an issue with the fact I'm using a shotgun for squirrel hunting. Where I'm from, how I always was, don't shoot a bullet in the air. I ain't gonna shoot a 22 in the air. That's a bullet still. And then people might make the argument, well, isn't birdshot? Birdshot ain't gonna come down as hard as a fucking, like, 22 round is. That's why I'm not gonna do that. And two, on every box, like a good example, Winchester, because we use Winchester #4 shot. Because oddly enough, it's better than Remington's Express long range. It literally has a picture of a squirrel on it. Because, you know, it can be used for squirrel hunting. But it's been 20 minutes and I'm done.